Hello. Good to see you.
Alright, Revenants, welcome back to Code Vein and the Road to 100, where we are here in the outskirts. And today we are going to be investigating yet again Orion and the Argent Wolf Poleaxe, as this is a monster of a scaler here in the Dex department, and it needs a pretty high Dex even to get into. It has a 66 weight, and it has exceptionally high scaling, so it has really poor base damage. So it's not in your best interest to use this for heavy buff scalings, because all the damage multipliers, they all come off of the base value. Some of them operate with scaling, but most of them come off of the base value. So you can still get this to go extremely high. But if you're looking for basic adventuring, you can get pretty much everything you need right out of Halberd Mastery and some of these other setups here. But the real beauty of this weapon is this move right here, which is the like tap the run and the attack button together, and you do the overhead slam, and it is almost a guaranteed knockdown for any enemy that's not focused. So that is just a fantastic attack. And we're going to be going for Meteor Crush, even though this has no relevant use here, because nobody's weak to Fire Crush through here, but why not use it? So yeah, and we're just going to be kind of average damage here as we go across the outskirts. So let's get on into it, and we'll be able to pull up our gifts there, as you see, from using Cognitive Zeal. Now, Field of Thirst, it gains you 10 Ichor on use if enemies stay within the field of damage, or within the draining field. And so on a backstab, we don't get almost any Ichor pretty much. So that's why it's in our best interest to use Field of Thirst whenever we can, to make sure that we're getting at least some Ichor back. To keep ourselves up at kind of maximum capacity here, as close as we can to it, I guess. But hopefully on the next lady here, we'll be able to show the knockdown if she behaves. Yeah, there we go. And we'll go for a Field of Thirst. Okay, and we'll go for a Chariot Rush, and that also has knockdown. And because this is a slashing halberd, we are able to do really good damage out of this. Okay. Now she's gonna get all excited here. There we go. We'll counter her with a parry, and we'll put her down pretty quickly and easily there. So not a problem for us at all. Now the place where our crazy Meteor Crush can come in handy is right here. Whoops. When we lock onto these guys. Oh, it didn't come in too handy there, as we just wasted 10 Ichor. Okay, and so that's kind of the issue here with Meteor Crush, is it definitely has some issues. Oh, come on. And as we have no defenses, it's a real issue. Mia's gonna die. Probably. There we go. Okay. And we'll go for a backstab on this guy. I got Mia back. Where's the other gunner? There we go. Let's head on over here. We'll go for another backstab. And we'll let Mia figure out what she's doing there. Okay. Okay, and this lady is focused, so we're going to have a real hard time knocking her down. So as soon as she's not focused, we will be able to knock her down, but it looks like we didn't need to. We'll just go ahead and kill her outright. Now that was a bit of a kerfuffle there with all those folks, but not too bad. All right, now we are a little bit more defenses here, while at the same time we have gift extension active, so that's very good. Okay, so we do pretty good damage there. Okay. Oh no. Okay. And okay. And okay, that was a pretty horrible encounter there, to say the least. but we got through it. And I didn't do anything I really wanted to. Okay, and here we can... oh, these stupid dogs. And you can see there that we can knock the dog down. Okay, we'll go for a meteor crush on this thing. And we'll go for another heal. Okay. And there we go. And this move just, if you have the time for it, and you have the availability to actually go for it, it really, 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 really helps you. Okay. Okay, there we go. And there's the knockdown. So then we could go right into a chariot rush because of the knockdown. Okay, there's the knockdown. There we go. And that knockdown paired into chariot rush is why I chose to pick up chariot rush as well. Simply because of the fact that you're able to do this crazy knockdown into massive damage if you are so lucky to get that opportunity. Okay, and then here we can go for this to lock that guy in place and get a whole bunch of our I-core back. Okay, and we'll go for a meteor crush, and that also has knockdown built into it, so it's also very good to make sure that we have access to that as well. Okay, so let's go for a mobility enhancer, and we'll go for more I-core, and that kind of locks him in place there a little bit to make sure that he whoops, there we go. And let's go for a hit here. Okay, there we go. And we'll go for meteor crush. Oh, didn't quite get that. Oh. Okay, and we'll go and slash these dogs down. Oops. And as you see here, because the Argent Wolf Poleaxe has a lot of startup time on all of its gifts, we're not able to really do exceptional damage, but we are able to kind of keep up with the enemy a little bit. Okay, and we'll go for Field of Thirst here, kind of get some I-core back. Oops. And if it wasn't for Mia here, we would be completely out on the streets, kind of begging for mercy from everyone here. Okay, so let's go ahead and pick up a regen extension factor so we can use that and go ahead and heal from some of our stupidity and mistakes here. And the issue we have is the fact that this thing, the Master Spines, has very little defenses overall. It has a little bit more defenses than the Ivory Grace, and it's the same weight class, but it definitely has some issues in the defenses department. Let's go ahead and use one regen. There we go. And as we come up to this area, we definitely need to make sure that we are going oops, that we are going for a little bit of I-core here. Okay, we'll go for this. Okay, and that guy is going to be doing that with Mia, so we will oops, let's go for a couple of these things, and oops. Okay, we'll get Mia back, and we'll go for a backstab here. Now Mia, I'm sorry, we will try and do you well, as she's been getting us back the whole time. Okay, and let's go for a knockdown on this guy, and that's where that comes in super handy, that you can just knock folks off edges. We'll make that guy excited to come and attack us, and he's just gonna stand there because he thinks he can get over here. Hello. Oh, he's all kinds of confused, and he'll just stand there and do whatever he's gonna do. So let's go ahead and get the ladder here. Okay, and as we are coming into kind of the last section area here, we will go ahead and heal up. So we have all of our abilities here and everything moving into kind of the more difficult area of the section here. Now, since since this area is pretty bad for what we're going for right now with Fire Crush, we're not really taking this too seriously here, and not too much try hard, but we definitely want to give it our best. Okay, and here's a knockdown on the monkey because it is a monkey and it's very small. You're able to definitely put these things down very, very nicely. So Valiant Heart is just to help us with dodging in the event that we can dodge. Oh, and there's where the knockdown inhibits us severely is when you go into the animation for it, and they hit you in between the damaging attacks.
Was this a public
Okay,
square of
and
some kind?
I hate the monkeys, so we will go the top route, and we will knock that monkey off the edge. That's right, Mia. If we fall off,
Something's
that
up
is
ahead.
all she wrote. That's very true. Very good. Okay, and
Look at all
here
that cargo stuff.
we will go for
Thanks.
this. Oops, we didn't need a mobility enhancer, but that's okay. And we'll go for some sneaky attacks here. So even though we have Mia's gift here of Guardian Aid, it still doesn't help us immensely to, you know, get around these folks. It definitely does help us, but oops, we still die in one hit regardless. Okay, we'll go for a knockdown. There we go. So you see that the, whoops, she's right here. The knockdown is, whoops, very, very useful, to say the least. There we go. Okay, and we'll go for a launch. And that should kill. Good. Okay, so we're getting our face beat in here pretty good, and we'll try and get ourselves at least some kind of benefit here from this lady over here, because she and the other one, I saw it walking around over here, so we're gonna have to be really, really careful. Okay, and we'll go for a couple of these things here to get around and not make an exceptional mistake here. Okay, so she's over there. Oops. There we go. We got a backstab, so that's the first initial step here that we need to go for. There we go. Okay, very good. Very, very good. Okay, now we have this lady, so we will go for more invisibility and a sound suppressor. Now, every single one of these folks will absolutely wreck us if we don't take care. Okay. Whoops. As you see there. Okay. And but the very, very, very quick execution of Chariot Rush is no joke, and it does very, very well. And we can just do this from here and kind of get these guys all excited. For no real reason. Okay. They're all down there. There we go. Oh, that's kind of funny. Okay, now the gunner boy is getting excited down there. Okay. Now she went back to her little area there. That's nice. And we can go for a meteor crush on him. He might fall off, maybe? Nope. He's a little too smart for that. Okay, anyways, we're just kind of wasting time here. So let's keep going. But you can see that, what is that? Field of Thirst is definitely useful. But Meteor Crush is not so much useful. Okay, let's wait for her to do something there. Okay, let's go for a knockdown if we can, so we can go into a Chariot Rush. Very good. So the knockdown into Chariot Rush is very, 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 very powerful, especially when you're running a dex build. That does very, very well on staggering the enemy and putting them down and smashing them in the face, kind of. So that does pretty good. Oh, we got some gifts here. Very nice. Okay, and I think we'll stick here with pairing up with Mia, but we definitely don't want this. We'll probably just go for ice weapon and lightning weapon. So this should be okay here. We won't be doing backstab, so we can go for swift destruction. That'll help us immensely. And we won't be doing any of these, so we can go for ice and lightning. So ice, lightning, slash is this boy's weakness, so we'll have to kind of play to that, and we'll go for some backstabs here to load up before the fight, just in case. Okay. And it's good to have a little bit extra I-cord, but it's nothing we can't handle, to say the least. Oops, we missed. Okay. Okay, and we're at 30, so that's not too bad. I'll take 30, that's a good number. Alright, and as we head on in here, we should probably pair up with Mia or something, but that's okay. We'll take it for what it is. Alright, and let's go ahead and get ourselves going here.
Thanks.
And we can only go for one for now, so we'll go for ice. Whoops, didn't need that. But I need this, and I need this, and this, so let's head on in here. Now, this will be probably pretty bad, as we take one hit there, as you see, and Mia's dead. Okay. But we can go for a little bit of damage there, as he takes pretty good damage to us. Let's back up here. Oops, we're dead again. Thanks, Mia. Wow, Mia, you are a legend. Look at that dodge. Oops. Oh, he didn't come all the way across the arena. I thought he was going to. Okay. The Queen's Knight Reborn is something else. Sometimes he has a full court teleport, and other times he has apparently a half court teleport. So that's an issue. Alright, and let's go for some backstabs here, as this will help us get up to our at least 30 again, maybe. That's the other thing about the Argent Wolf Poleaxe here, is that it has very good stagger built in. Ooh, a wolf brand. That's nice. It has a lot of stagger built into the actual regular attack, and then it has a lot of stagger built in and knockdown built into the overhead slams. So it's a pretty good weapon overall. If you haven't picked one up, I would definitely recommend going for one when you get the chance to get to the later stages of the game and pick one up. They definitely are really good weapons. Okay. Okay. And what's he going to do? Okay. Whoops. We got hit once. Okay. There we go. Okay, let's go for a couple of the overhead slams here. And as you can see there, whoops, we're dead. Thanks, Mia. The overhead slams are really good. Oops, he jumped away. Oh, Mia, no. Okay. Now, there we go. Let's go for ice. Now, if we do these overhead slams, we can get some really good damage in. But he's pretty good against us here. Oops, we ran out of stamina there, and that's the problem with the overhead slams, is they have really good damage, but we have very little stamina to recover from it, because they take about a third of a bar of stamina, and there's really nothing to do for it. So if we go for something different here, we would, I mean, we can't really get any more defense out of our setup here. And there's really nothing for it. Okay, and if we, like I said, if we pair up with Mia here, we can get much faster casts and stuff, and we probably don't need our damage there, so we'll go for stamina here, and yeah, we'll go for a couple of these things. All right, and let's go for all the way up max attack here from the beginning. All right, and this, and this,
Now we're ready.
and this will give us a little bit of an edge here moving into the fight, as he won't be doing anything too crazy at the very beginning here, so we should be able to get a lot of damage in quick. So that's the other thing, is that you have a double attack on one attack, so it's a problem to say the least. But as you see here, oops, we accidentally hit his sword. Oh, and we got hit again. Okay. And that's the Queen's Knight Reborn for you. As the run back, they made pretty short, pretty easy. So it makes it very, very, very good here, to say the least, to get that run back very quickly and simply. Okay, and
Isn't that what they say?
yeah, okay. And so as we need lots of ichor to be spending our gifts and such, we can go for Mia here, and as Chariot Rush has a pretty short cooldown, we can go for these two gifts, and they absolutely wreck this guy, simply because of the fact that he takes a lot of damage to this setup here, and they are very, very cheap, very, very cheap gifts, to say the least. Okay, so we'll definitely keep this, and let's go ahead and get going here, and we'll make it work. All right, I'll do this, and we'll get some ichor there, and you can see that our cast time is extremely quick, and we still have enough ichor for everything that we need to be doing, so it's very good. And let's see, we have 12. Okay, so we will go back to Chariot Rush. Okay, whoops, I didn't need to do that, but okay. And there we go. And Mia's got us up here with gift extension, so that's very, very good. All right, so let's head over here and get our gifts, our haze. Okay. And you can see there the gifts speed is absolutely crazy. Okay. Okay. And they're gonna be up here again. There we go. Okay. Okay. And we'll go for. So he's out of. Or we are out of Mia's gift here. Okay. And oh. Oops, we are out of stamina. Okay, we need stamina here, pretty bad. There we go. We got him staggered there. And, okay. Whoops. Mia, thank you. Okay, and he's gonna do some of that. Oh, come on. Why? Just why? You can't even get one extra hit. Oh my goodness. But you can see there, pairing up with Mia is absolutely overwhelming for this guy.
Okay?
As the gifts come out very, very, very quickly. And we should probably be going for the Ivory Grace, and we need a Mind of C+, which would mean that we would need... okay, so if we go for the Ivory Grace, and we go for, instead of... Well, we do need Tireless. Everything's coming out pretty quick anyways. Well, I was gonna say, if we go for Bloodsucking Blades here, I guess we could go for the Intensified, as 1159 is pretty good, and yeah, we'll probably give up hasten, because we can go for a mobility enhancer here and go for blood-sucking blades, so we get more ichor back, so we can use our gifts more often. Now, you could go for the devour version of this halberd, and you could get monstrous amounts of ichor back quicker. But as this is kind of a weird way to go about this, we're gonna go for it this way. And let's go for Mia.
Thanks.
There we go.
This one.
And we'll go ahead and heal again. Alright, and this, and we'll get this, and we'll heal one more. And we'll go back to Chariot Rush. Alright, and mobility enhancer, and we'll go for all the staminas here. Because we, as you saw, we're always running out of stamina. So we'll keep the mobility enhancers going. Okay. 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 And let's go for a Chariot Rush. Oops. Alright. Alright. There we go. And we need to keep ourselves going here. So let's go for a mobility enhancer. Okay. Oops, we're dead. Let's go for our elements here. And we are over with our gifts and such. Oops, we are leaking here, so that's really bad. We have no more ichor to speak of. Oops, there we go. He's really going after Mia, pretty hardcore. Okay. Okay, I couldn't see him at all. Okay. Okay, and we somehow missed him. Good job, Mia. Oops. There we go. And that's why the overhead slam is really good, because it has that stagger built in, even for bosses and such. But as soon as you run out of ichor for this weapon, the onslaught kind of ends with it as well. So we'll be heading into cutscenes, we'll be heading into the government center proper, and doing some other videos and such along the way. Wait a moment, okay. And so thanks everyone for joining me on the road to 100. Welcome to all the new people. Hello to all the older people who've been following along from kind of the beginning, I guess. It's amazing that you've all wanted to stick around for this long, and we'll be picking up some other topics here to constantly keep you guys interested in kind of the goofy setups and everything that go on here in Vane. So thank you all for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.